What's going on, everybody? It's Childish. We're back at it again with the next Guild War battle. Today we're going to be jumping into our first Guild War of the week versus Phong Trao, which of course is not going to be one that we can take lightly. I don't know if you guys are familiar with them, but they probably have, their guild is probably one of the guilds out there that has the most L&D Nath 5s in the game, which of course the big one to look out for is Giana. They actually got like 4 or 5 Giana defenses, so today we're going big. Stupid big, okay? We're going to be hitting it up in there. We're going to try to take out as many Giana defenses as we can, or as our units allow us to, because I only got a couple of counter wits, so as we lose units, we'll go ahead and mix it up and do some other things. But before we get into that, I did want to fill you guys in on the rune. Didn't get a plus 15 yet, but we did find a home on Miss Beta. I could not believe it. I actually thought she was already sitting with a better rune, but here are current stats right now, a little bit lower on HP because I haven't maxed out the rune, but the slot that I had right here was basically almost the same rune in and of itself, but it literally had no speed at all. The fact of the matter was it had didn't have critical damage, it had as accuracy and a little bit higher defense here. So again, I was pretty shocked that I didn't have anything better than that considering how much I used that for. So again, learn from my mistakes, guys. If you guys are out there playing around with your runes and looking to figure out which one you do, make sure that you are prioritizing, you know, the best runes and the best monsters, something that we hear constantly over and over again. But honestly, I was quite surprised when I took a look back at my stats on her. I was like, why in the world do I not have a better rune on her? And luckily for me, she was one of the candidates that I was looking at to improve had I gotten a decent rollout on this rune, the 6-slot rune that we had. So let's go ahead and jump into it here. I think we're going to start with, like, we're going to work our way, we're going to start from the bottom, work our way up here. I don't recall which, all the ones that were Giana, but I think Worgen is one of the ones we do. So we're going to go ahead and take him on. He got that standard Han Giana broadcom. Everybody has it, right? So we're going to jump in here. This one here, I think we're going to go ahead and try to Leo it. The thing of it is, when I think about everything that is implemented, like Giana defenses all day, they're going to be set up as fast as possible, and rightfully so. It has that strip stun mechanic, it has that bomb mechanic. So if they get the first turn and we are bringing in some kind of a shield wheel comp or anything that's providing beneficial effects, we are in a lot of trouble. So for the most part, depending on what the comp is going to be, I'm more than likely going to be trying to Leo it all day, or try to outspeed it with maybe Ciara, Bastet, and Iris. I can silence Giana, let Ciara try to bomb it out, and then we'll just go ahead and, you know, kind of control the fight from there with Iris. But this first one, we're going to give some love to Mr. Leo. Let's go ahead and provide that defense lead for everybody. We don't want to get too selfish, right? Downtown, honestly, we can go ahead and cleave it out, but I've been wanting to play the gamble game just a little bit. This Commune always gets me a little concerned when I don't provide any kind of sustain to keep it going. But you know what? I just realized something. That I generally run the stat down below because of that here. So the thing of it is that if I don't run Bastet on the top, like I feel like the Han is gonna outspeed me. But maybe I'm gonna have to take that gamble, right? I'm gonna have to take that gamble. Okay. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's bring in our Megan. All we really need is the attack buff, and then if we can get Lucian to just wreck Han and Varad, then we're gonna be good. I think we can do this. I kid you not, I didn't even think about the fact that I used Bastet in the composition that I'm trying to do right now. On the bottom one, I generally use Bastet as well, and that's kind of scary because I need that attack break. Oh no, they did not. I should have known better. How fast is this unit? I am in trouble. Well, Giana's gonna go. At least she's not going to remove any beneficial effects to stun. She's just gonna put the bomb on. But again, we're in trouble because if Varad goes, we got ourselves a situation here. Okay, so she can't bomb it out. Let's go ahead and buff. This is our chance. Leo, if you screw this up right now, we are in deep trouble. Oh my god, I tell you what, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, Giana, no problem at all. All right, so now we're gonna follow through. As you guys have been seeing, we've been taking away that Theo right away. We want to isolate the amount of control they have, right? And of course, Theo, he can put a defense break on just about anybody. Now we're going to go ahead and put that defense break if we can. Get a couple of stuns if at all possible. And I think I'm going to go ahead and work down that Ethna if I can. But I'm going to try to sleep this Commune. This Commune right now can use that second skill. I don't want him to do that. That skill just really hurts to no end. Nice 31k without the shield there, without the defense break. So definitely definitely worth it when it came to those skill ups that you guys saw in a previous video. I've been having a lot of fun with Lagmar, and it's crazy because you just don't see a lot of Lagmars used all the time. But look, there you go. We don't even need it. 31k something with even a shield on. It's crazy. No comp to us. I don't want to save the video. Okay, I'm a YouTuber. I can go ahead and just record it on my own. Okay, jeez. Round 2, we got Ciara, Giana, and Hwadam. This is one that obviously I cannot bring in the same team for the simple fact of I just know I'm not going to do enough DPS with one Lucian here. You know, one of the things that I even thought about was possibly bringing in Jameer alongside with like Bastet and Lucian doing a little double Lucian action, but unfortunately, I know that I'm going to have to deal with the stunning mechanic from Giana, so I think that's going to be a little bit too much of a gamble, and honestly, we don't even know if they're going to outspeed us here, so we're going to do a completely unconventional approach. We're going to force the DPS from their lineup on one unit and one unit only, and that's going to be Mr. Garago. Of course, one of the ones that I'm sure a lot of you guys have talked about or seen people play. This is one of those three-star units that I really do feel can counter quite a bit here, having that passive that can only exceed, you know, damage can never exceed more than 20% of the max HP. That being said, obviously it's not going to last forever, and they do have beneficial effect removers. So what we're going to do is try to combat that with our own beneficial effect, and then have I'm going to use my best Kamoon to go ahead and get myself the extra DPS here. So we'll go ahead and run the speed lead just so we can keep everybody, you know, relatively fast. And what we're going to do, since we know that we're not going to have enough sustain or enough DPS to like swipe them, we're going to try to exploit them, or maybe just take them out by means of the one thing that can break Hwadam, which is dots, right? And what better way to do it than Miss Rika? I said Rita. Okay, correction. I said Rita. Let me put it out there. The reason why I say Rhea, I've been watching Dexter since I was done with my you know, I had my shoulder surgery this last month. I spent a lot of time watching Dexter, so if anybody knows who Rita is, then yeah, you know where that came from. Okay, Rita is not Rita. Rita is Rika today, all right? So we got that lineup set up in place. Downtown, though, we're going to go ahead and bring in, I love my Helena. I've been using my Helena quite a bit. I think Helena is the perfect one here. I obviously can use Harmonia if I want to, but because of the fact that their two main DPS are water, if it so happens that, you know, Molong focuses down on Helena and provides that defense break, I'm still going to be able to reduce the amount of damage that Theo takes because of the fact of her elemental passive there. So we're going to go ahead and keep that going, and let's go ahead. I guess we should probably just bring our own Theo, and maybe what we'll do is we'll bust out Miss Ethna in here. We'll use her third skill to go ahead and strip and just take out Theo all day. Hopefully the 1-2 punch from Theo and Ethna will just take it out, and then we can just kind of deal with the Molong right after that, okay? The goal is to take out Theo before he takes us out, right? Because that's what's going to happen. That Molong is just going to set it up, you know, perfectly, and just kind of screw up our plan here. So it looks like we have a little bit of a derp, and I will gladly take that. So I'm thinking we could go with the stun right now. If we go with the stun, no, let's go ahead and put the dots in. It's a little early to put the dots, but it's okay. I'm going to try to stun here. And I'm gonna buff. So now we really needed to stun this girl. Wow, she is still not doing it. The Giana is derping all day. Let's go ahead and get to sleep. No sleep. I do want to try to. Obviously I want to hit Giana as much as I can because she has that ability that's gonna allow us to. She's gonna be able to strip those buffs. So we don't want that. We want to isolate her as much as possible. Take her out right away. Oh dear. It's gonna get a little crazy. Gotta get a little crazy. So here's the deal. Like do we tap him? I think we can just tap him. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. So let's try to sleep her because she's up next. There we go. Now we put the dots in. This is it. They're done. There's the dots. Don't touch Giana. That's what I'm talking about. We're countering these Giana defenses like a boss. I tell you what. For those that have to deal with it, if you have any kind of units that can play around with those dots, if you have any compositions that you see where they mess around with that Hwadam, that's what you got to do. Okay. So, of course, Mr. Theo goes for the unit that we don't want him to go for, but that's okay because it looks like he's only going to be able to get one turn. Yeah, buddy. Okay. So now we obviously got to focus down that Molong. I love it. Unfortunately, since the passive works in that fashion where the Since he doesn't take as much damage because of the passive, he's not going to lose as much. So it kind of sucks in that aspect. He did his skill already, so we're going to go ahead and transform. And we're just going to try to get a free defense break if at all possible. We got the critical rate, so we're going to be able to increase the... the attack bars there a little bit, because we'll have max critical rate with that leader skill from Theo, and then that should be GG. So far so good. It's crazy to think about this whole Molong this, Molong that. If there's one unit that's been triggering me to no end these past 3 months, it is the Molong. And I feel now with what I've been doing on certain comps and just certain teams that I've been playing around with, I feel pretty confident or pretty comfortable taking on any kind of Molong comp. The only downside is that when you guys see me in Siege, we're fighting 5 Molongs in 1 tower, so I really run out of towers quite a bit here. So that's kind of been the spark into why I've been building a lot more units here. So Harmonia trying to give me a run for my money here. Unfortunately, she can't do her skills forever. If we can strip stun, that should be GG, and then get the stun, the defense break. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. All right, let's see if we can find another Giana. For the last match, we got a composition running Giana, Ciara, and Thea. So this one here, we're still taking a little bit of a gamble. Obviously, running the speed lead from Ciara, there's really good reason for him to be running the Swift set here and get the first turn. Since we did a couple of different comps, we're going to go ahead and bust out the comp that we were talking about. This is actually one that I use quite a bit. It's a little bit more of a scary thing because I know that my speed is not it's not as competitive, but again, it does work pretty good for the most part. The goal is to get the first turn, silence that Giana, and then allow Ciara to go ahead and bomb Beset, as Beset has max resistance here. But of course, this is a little bit different. They generally have some other kind of either CC. I rarely see another DPS in here, and definitely not Theo. So this might catch us off guard with the fact that he can provide so much DPS from the speed lead, and of course he can focus down anybody he wants to. So we're gonna have to be a little bit more cautious on that. Downtown, we'll go ahead and bring in that newly Rune beta. We could probably use the Leica if we want. This should work just fine. And then let's go ahead and should we do Theo? I think we should do, well, we kind of do need to do Theo because we kind of need that defense break here if I want to go ahead and hit the Molong hard right after it's down. So we'll go ahead and leave this lineup in here. Obviously, the Praha is gonna put us at a little disadvantage if she does remove my beneficial effect from beta. But again, I think it's something that we kind of have to take the gamble on. Obviously, depending if she derps or not. I'm praying to the RNG guys that she derps. We'll gladly take it here. So again, let's go ahead and silence her. And since we don't, that's the downside here. Since we went for the silence just to kind of guarantee it, we're gonna have to put the bomb on. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna bomb it just yet, right? There's really no point in bombing it because if she bombs it, right, she can't silence. How do I say? If I blow it up, she can't use her regular skills. Oh, you know what though? She could put the bomb on. She can put the bomb on, so we don't even want to risk it. Let's go ahead and bomb it out. Just take it out. Okay. So we're good. So let's not let the Theo go crazy. I think we want to go ahead and try to stun. Well, obviously we're going for the stun here if we can, but uh-oh, here we go. This is when CR turns it up a little bit. Shoot. Oh wow, she switched it up there. I thought that was gonna go for. I thought it was gonna go for. The step there, but that's okay. I was trying to get the attack break on Theo, but it doesn't look like it's going to work out in our favor. That's okay, though. We're going to get that second skill for the kill, and then there we go. All right, no problem at all. We got the Giana's locked down. Now we're going to go ahead and gamble a little bit. Molong, is he going to do a strip stun? No, he is not, but we got some dots laid out. It's okay. Ooh, wow. I didn't even think about Beta being a target for Recon, so that might be something we're going to have to deal with here, but it's all good. I think we might be able to snipe. No, we cannot snipe. What was I thinking? Go ahead, Praha, heal up. So now we're just going to have to do it again. Oh, Violent Prockin, take it. Yep. Okay, do I have to hit her? No, I don't have to hit her, but the thing is if I hit Recon, I'm going to get wrecked, right? So let's go ahead and we'll just hit him and stay away from Recon for right now. Man, oh man. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and switch the targets here. Let's go for that Praha if we can. Obviously, Recon is a pain. There's no reason to add any unwanted counterattacks as we got the opportunity to take him out. That's if they let us. Praha has something else to say about that. Stunning my Theo and now keeping me at a very, very low HP. Wow, this Praha is going to be the savior. No, it's Rakan. I think that's it. I think that is it. There's really nothing else we could do. Like, we basically have to win on Violent Parks. That's the only way. She's running the Nemesis set, so there's nothing we could do. We literally need a Violent Park to win. Yeah, there's there is the provoke. GG, get wrecked there. You know, well deserved considering you know, the luck that I had on a couple of additional fights here, but that's okay. 2 wins and a draw. I will gladly take that. I will gladly take that. So once again, guys, that is it. You know, a couple of Giana defenses here. Let me know what y'all think about that. As always, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Take care.